neighborhood, but I'm the bandicoot, the one and only. Gonna save the world, I won't be lonely. Crash, crash, hear the rhythm, feel the heat. Hey, boom, bang, moving fast upon my feet. That adventure's waiting, crystal shine so bright. I gotta run all day, gotta fight all night. Whoa, yeah, that's the sound I make for Tana's freedom. For goodness sake, oh! Aku's mask is floating by my side. He's got my back, no way left for the enemies to hide from those evil bosses, big and small. Gonna make them stumble, gonna watch them fall. Tiki statues, ancient ruins, jungle tracks, smash the crates, there's no turning back. Whoa. TNT, I better move away quick. Gotta use my moves, gotta do the trick. Oh. Crash, crash, hear the rhythm, feel the heat. Boom, boom, bang, moving fast up on my feet. Hey. Adventure's waiting, crystal shine so bright. I run all day, gotta fight all night. Whoa, yeah, that's the sound I make for Tana's freedom. For goodness sake, whoa! From engine ship to the very last stage, gotta flip the switch, turn a new page. Slipping and sliding, a fun little ride. Gonna send Cortex down the mountainside. Sound I make for Tana's freedom. For goodness sake. Lightning cutting through the haze, a top tier hunter dropping into in the maze. I hear the battle sirens, the highway torn apart, a flash of crimson armor and a fearless steady heart. I know exactly who I am and what I'm fighting for. I am the vanguard leader in this sudden bitter war. My buster's fully charged now, watch the energy peak. I bring the swift destruction that the arrogant seek. Sigma's mad rebellion is tearing through the wind, a sudden wave of chaos where the mavericks begin. X, you're not quite ready, you've got a lot to learn, but I can see the fire that is starting to burn. Stand up and dust off, there is a path to tread. I'll clear the way for now and take the danger ahead. You're more than just a rookie, more than a design. One day you'll match my power when it's your time to shine. Keep your head up, X. You'll get as strong as me someday.
The mix and the nonprofit Experience Studios. It is a scorching, sizzling summer, and we're kicking the door, waving the fofo with our annual Black Voice in Gaming Summer Showcase for 2026. Our mission is simple. We help support and celebrate developers through grants, network connections, publishers, investors, platforms, and of course, the community of you guys and the culture. This BVIG, we are proud to showcase trailers, interviews, and gameplay sessions with
people,
some
Gaming
dope
Island,
developers.
people here, blah, blah,
Before
blah.
we get started, we want to thank our sponsors, Raw Fury, Aurora Broadcasting, No Rivals, The Mix,
yes,
and our broadcasting partners, Summer Game Fest. Thank you
Fest.
guys for supporting us. IGN, Twitch, GameSpot, and Steam.
Number 2. Day 2 and stuff, I mean. You can tell I'm like actually excited because I'm excited about this. No, this is the appetizer to fucking straight out what's coming at 2 p.m. today, which is the Sega State of Play.
And if you're interested in investment opportunities, please hit us up as well. Without further delay, I'm going to pass the mic to Lori and Curtis Baxter to get into the first game.
Thanks, Justin. My name is Curtis, and I am joined by my incredible host, a fantastic content creator by the name of...
Hi, my name is Lori, and I'm so excited to be here today with you, Curtis, for all of the trailers, all of the announcements.
I know, I think it's going to be jam.
So, okay, so
I want to get right
it turns, these are the games that were made by these guys' community, Black Voices
Hey, my name's
Gaming.
Graham. I'm a Jamaican game developer, and this is my cozy island builder, Our Lands. It's a game focused on creativity. No pressure.
So
No
best
rush to
without
follow,
saying it,
just
this is showing off all the indie games
It's up
that
to
were
you
made
to
by
create whatever
African
game
American
and what you
or
want.
non-white people.
Whether it's a lush forest campsite or a vast deserted island, Our Lands has dozens of things for you to decorate your islands with. And once you take a break from building, even more things are waiting to be found. Just poke around. There are a ton of delightful surprises for you to experience. Now, once you think you're done, show off your hard work by making postcards and sharing them with your friends.
Okay, that's
Good
pretty
things
cool.
should always be shared.
That brings out the creativity side of people and stuff.
Come and craft your little slice of paradise right here.
I feel like that would be like our lands would be like a nice, comfy gaming, like people that love to like be out their creative side and automatically like create out like.
Princess, once beautiful beyond wonders of the flesh, now crawl the earth.
That's a video?
Mass,
That you?
lifeless.
Well, heritage. Oh wait, no, it's Metroid Video. Hello. Hello, Metroid Video. That one just got added to the list. And multiple fucking characters. It has multiple playable characters? When's this coming out? 2027. Ah, it's still a long way away. It's still a long way. Right into where it seems like it's an RPG element one. That's strategy based. So it's a roguelike one too. I'm interested. I really don't care what it. How can make bees? Another RPG kind of game. Oh, alchemy to mix them again and evolve them? Okay, that seems like it's a mixture of, like, say, Pokemon-ish, but also, fuck, what's that other game? Dragon Quest. So it feels like a mixture of Dragon Quest with Pokemon. Was it more Dragon Quest? Because I never really played a Dragon Quest game. I guess that because oh, it's a Kickstarter game. Okay, does not even have a release date. It's a Kickstarter. Wait.
Hi everyone, I'm Thiago Prudente from Mandinga Games. We are indie game developers from Salvador, Bahia, Northeast Brazil, and I'm the lead developer of Black Sailors, Bay of All Saints. I'm here to tell you a bit about the game we are building and why this story matters so much to us. Black Sailor is an adventure RPG with tactical turn-based combat. It's a story during the colonization of Brazil back in the 19th century, about a group of enslaved Africans who refused to accept their fate.
Hey, Tiger.
Rebel seized control of a slave ship and became
I'm just watching this. The day one of the state of play is gonna be at 2.
It's a colonial game. That means we are.
So I'm just doing this how an appetizer until
we are
day
so
comes in.
used to seeing history and games told from the perspective of the conqueror or the explorer, but in Black Sailors we flip that logic. We take the power out of the hands of the colonizer and put it in the hands of the enslaved and oppressed. One of the things that drive us is how history is taught. Even in Brazil, our education is often very Eurocentric.
That's what you're saying it. I'm doing that.
Our country was formed by Portuguese, indigenous people, and Africans, as if African was just one big homogeneous block, but that was not the case. The African diaspora was formed by several different ethnicities: Yoruba, Bantu, Fon, and many others. Each had their own unique culture, cosmology, and customs. Some were even rival back in Africa, but they were forced into the same struggle here. The colonizers actually thought mixing different ethnicities would prevent revolt. It's important to understand that Black Sailors is built entirely from an Afro-Brazilian perspective. Our culture is incredibly rich and rooted in African ancestry. But over centuries, we lost the clear lines of what came from each ethnicity. In Black Sailors, we are creating an alternative story, exploring what it would look like if this Afro-Brazilian identity was forged in the fire of a pirate rebellion. We didn't want to just make generic African rebel characters. That's why we are collaborating with a historian, a specialist in African diaspora in colonial Bahia. We have researched these specific ethnicities to create characters with real, distinct motivations. So in the crew, you will not just find generic Africans. There is a Daomé warrior, a blacksmith from Oyo, a hunter from Ifa. Boring ada, motivations. Some of them just want to go back to Africa. Others want to go back to the Bay. And some have lost everything and are driven just by revenge. These clashing motivations create a dynamic conflict between them that evolve as you play. When the game begins, they have just taken control of the ship. They don't know each other yet, but they quickly realize they will have to overcome their differences if they want to survive. Your role as the player is to manage this crew and assign them to specific functions on the ship. So, if you want the ship to move faster, you need to put more people on the sails. If you want the ship to shoot back, you need to put more people on the guns. This is how you play your Revolution. It's a turn-based strategy experience divided into two phases. First, the planning phase, where you manage your crew, analyze.
I don't really care about civilization games.
And decide your strategy.
Again, I say it.
The resolution. Decisions play out in real time. As your adventure continues, you upgrade your ship and crew and rescue more people who join your cause. We just announced Black Sailors to the world, and the reaction was...
It's like, can we please move on to something
we saw a lot of
else?
backlash from people who treated the simple act of portraying enslaved people with agency as some kind of agenda. But the support has been even louder. We realized
Listen, I'm about to fucking shut up this play on my phone until this shit's over now.
we're hungry for stories that step outside the Eurocentric power fantasy. Black Sailors is for everyone who wants to see history through a different lenses, a lens of resistance, humanity, and freedom. Thanks for listening, and I can't wait for you all to sail the Bay of All Saints with us.
Thank God they move on to something else. What is this? Netcode Warriors. Okay, this got me interested a little bit. Okay, now you got me more interested. Is this some kind of like fighting game kind of style? It looks like a Gundam style fighting game and stuff. But like really like takusatsu kind of style. Because it is that, then
You just made the list!
All right. Well, that was an incredible trailer for Netcode Warriors. I am joined by my co-host.
I mean that shit because I love those kind of games.
Have the CEO and game director of Sun Studios, Shay Goon Oshede. How are you?
I'm good. Glad to be here. How's everybody doing?
Doing well. Doing well. No, we're happy to be checking out this game. So, I mean, right off the bat, these are totally new characters, right? Totally new IP. Can you kind of walk us through the entire development process?
Yeah. So we've been working on Netcode Warriors since 2020. So it's been a hot minute. The kind of earliest days were a lot of ideation kind of phase. Like, what does this IP mean? Like, what is it about? Like, kind of figuring out some of the story and lore aspects and kind of honing in like how we were going to reference our inspirations and things like that. Once we were able to kind of communicate with Watanabe-san and Moriyama-san, so those are the guys from Japan who actually worked
Hey, talking, so boring.
Once we were able to kind of talk with those
I
guys,
just want to see trailers and gameplay.
I think that kind of like we were off to the races at that point. We also had other very talented designers. Ivan Fiorelli, famously, I think, has done like some.
Say if I had a live webcam show, I'll be doing what Maximilian does, whenever they do these segments, and that's spinning the chairs.
Called Project Divider. So a lot of very talented artists kind of help shape the artistic vision of the game.
Maybe one day, and shit, I'll do that. I'll live on camera. Whenever I do these again.
Based on my background, so I'm Nigerian. So for instance, the main character is Yoruba. I'm Yoruba, so the Yoruba tribe. That was important to me, but also bringing in some of the things from my childhood that really stood out to me artistically and stylistically. So very Shibuya punk and grind fiction inspired. You have a lot of like kind of streetwear and street culture kind of aspects that are kind of baked into some of the art and especially the human characters, but then the transformations into these like larger than life like warriors. We call them code warriors. It's very Sentai inspired, very Power Rangers inspired. So those are like
I knew it. Takusatsu lives.
Like that really shape the vision of like the IP and everything like that. But
yeah, rock on. I mean, it's easy to see for me coming from like a similar background in terms of influences and the types of media that I was growing up with. Those influences, like, they breathe all throughout Netcode Warriors. There's something that you nudged on that I would love to hear more about. One of my favorite topics is talking about cultural intersection and how these different inspirations can come together to breathe new life. You're directly interfacing with Japanese developers and artists within this project, and so can you expand a little bit more about what it's like to work, truly as a globalized studio?
Yeah, so the whole studio is remote. I've always said, like, I don't really care where you come from. I just care that you got heart and talent, right? That's it. I don't even care too much like how much experience you have, because I think it's very easy to fall into that.
Hey, that's a good mindset. That's a good mindset, because that's giving fucking shit developers their chance to actually prove themselves instead of trying to like come from a big game company background. And game companies are looking for like the top tier kind of fucking developers that's gonna lay off later on down the road if their game doesn't sell hot enough.
The riggers, animators from Brazil.
This is why indie games are fucking gonna be taking over.
You know, kind of by necessity. You know, like just because we want the best people that we can bring onto the project. In regards to working with the Japanese guys specifically, you know, definitely language barrier was, you know, kind of hard to overcome. You're like translating emails back and forth, trying to make sure that you're not saying anything that they can be perceived as like offensive and incorrect. You know, like you want to make sure you're culturally sensitive to whoever you're speaking to and kind of the background, especially some of these guys who are very well known in the industry for, you know, the kind of work they've done. So yeah, it was very important for us to always approach those conversations with respect and make sure that the people who we're talking with, that they're creatively and artistically being fulfilled by the work we're asking them to do. Yeah, I'd say that's kind of our general approach to how we do stuff.
So, I mean, in game development, we all know it's not easy, especially when you're running a team, especially when you have a globalized team, like you do. Can you speak to a little bit of the challenges that kind of come up and kind of how you kind of triumph over them?
Yeah, you know, I'd be lying if I said I've got this part down 100%. You know, I'm still growing, learning every day. Part of it is just, trying to be as flexible as you can with time zones. Time zones can be a big thing, right? Sometimes I just don't get a lot of sleep, you know, because I'm like talking with people in Spain who are 4 hours ahead, or Japan who are, you know, 12, 14 hours ahead or whatever, right? So like sometimes it's me being up at 3 a.m. but needing to be up at 8 a.m. to do something, right? So that the reality is like sometimes, you know, it's a grind. It's really hard. It's difficult. It's mentally taxing. I'm sure my girlfriend would love to see me more. But you know, at times, life demands that to achieve greatness, you must do great things, right? So yeah, that's I hold myself to a very high standard in regards to how I do work and how I operate and everything like that. And I can't expect everybody to put in 100% if I'm not putting in 100%, right? 110%, whatever I have to give, I give, because these projects that we're working on as a studio, you know, they're very important to me. I'm very passionate about them. To me, Sun Studios is poised to be like one of the next premier like fighting game developers, at least based out of the West, right? If we do things correctly, and if we make sure that we're precise and very calculated with how we do things, and that we put our heart into it, you know. So that's kind of my approach to that.
As a fighting game, this means that we're entering into the fighting.
Yeah, that's what I should say. From my opinion, that is the perfect mindset for any game developer. Put your heart and soul into your fucking games, and they're gonna be coming out perfectly then for you. Doesn't matter if fucking the community doesn't like it. It doesn't matter if the fucking you stupid game company that publishes the fucking game shit doesn't like it. It's like fuck them. It's like as long as the game developer is happy with the final project, community should be fucking appreciating that they actually gave all their effort to making this game the best they can, and not cave to fucking the biggest voice in the room.
We're making an arena fighter, which, you know,
because I see it more and more these days of that shit, of either game companies screaming their asses off, telling them to change every little fucking thing, and ruining the game then and not becoming their passion project, or someone or a fucking troll in the community screaming their asses off and making them change something that was completely fit, that was okay, completely balanced, or automatically okay with everyone else.
The design goal here is for you to put hundreds, thousands of hours into, like, the game is like constantly revealing itself to you, and in that kind of design space, arena fighters haven't really had competitive spotlight before. I mean, there's one or two here or there, but they all kind of make compromises to kind of have that conversation with the fighting game community, I would say. And we're kind of looking at things in a sort of a different direction. Obviously, we're trying to incorporate some things like motion inputs are pretty big for us, quarter circles and things like that should just exist more usually in traditional fighting games that tend to not exist in arena fighters. We're putting those in. Charge
Oh yeah,
movesets,
he's trying
and
to
other things
change
like
the
that. But
gaming community. He's changing the
idea of
fighting
what an arena fighter
community.
is or what it can be is a
The
freedom of
biggest of
expression, freedom
risks,
of movement in a three-dimensional space
but the
that
biggest of
2D fighters just
payoffs.
generally aren't really like can't do in the same way, I'd say. And so even the 3D fighters that you're familiar with, like Dead or Alive or Tekken or Virtual Fighter, because jumping usually and crouching share an input, jumping, crouching, then stepping to the side share an input that limits how quickly you can move in and out of the foreground. And it's mostly about moving forward and backwards quickly with like intervals of that. That's why like there's like high level techniques about stepping into out of the foreground. Echo Warrior kind of approaches it more like there's a real freedom of movement, and the skill and depth is how the decisions you're making based on that movement. You can move wherever you want, but are you moving in the right place at the right time? You can move quickly, but are you quickly adjusting to what your opponent is doing and things like that? So that's kind of the design space that we're in regards to what Netcode Warriors is and what it can be.
I love that. We spoke a little bit earlier just about this being again a new IP that no one's seen before. Let's say we're fast forward, game is out, it's doing amazing as I'm sure it will. Fandoms love to interact with their favorite characters. Do the Sun Studios have any kind of aspirations to take those characters and develop them for other forms of media? And like, what does that success look like for you?
Yeah, this is something I've thought about loosely. I haven't put too much thought into it, to be honest. But from what I've thought about, I do think like a companion manga makes a lot of sense. Like a one-shot manga, I think would be really, really succinct with the art style and the inspirations and everything like that. Would make a ton of sense. I think animation, like a short film, could also do wonders. I think also there's various opportunities because the designs are so wild and so like dynamic, and there's obviously licensing opportunities, like clothing, merchandise could be cool. The human characters have these very tech wear kind of inspired outfits, so something that kind of leads into
So though we're thinking about merch in the future.
But yeah, mostly like manga, animation, novelization. I mean, those are all like valid avenues that one could pursue, or one that we thought about to some degree, but haven't put too much thought into because we're just really focused on making a good game with a good story first. Something I want to make sure is that I don't want people to feel like, oh, like I didn't get this, like I have to go do homework elsewhere to understand like the game I just played, like or the story mode I just played, or to understand the characters that I was interacting with. If that makes sense. Like we want like a full story experience, right? Like in Netcode Warriors. So
really quick before I let you get up in, Derek, I want to know. All right, are you keeping the story under wraps, or can you speak a little bit to the story a little bit right here? Because I'm a story guy.
yeah, I can talk about the story a little bit, but essentially, these people, right, humans from all around the world. So that's another thing is that the cast is culturally diverse intentionally, right? They're from literally every character's from somewhere else on Earth, right? Our main characters from Nigeria. We got somebody from the Scandinavian region, some Japanese, some Taiwanese. Like.
So it's gonna be like Street Fighter wise.
Life from different parts of the world. They all one day, by happenstance, get like sucked into this alternate world called the network, right? And the network is essentially this living, sort of breathing world. Like when sometimes in lore and fantasy, you talk about like Gaia, Earth, as like a living, breathing thing. In this alternate dimension, that world is like alive, basically. And it's overseen by an entity called the Sovereign. And essentially, the laws of physics are kind of inverted in this alternate dimension to where energy is an infinite thing, but physical matter is like more limited than it is here. The humans kind of quickly realize that like, oh, if we could funnel this energy to Earth, then we would have potentially unlimited energy, and shenanigans ensue. That's basically the gist.
That's what I'm saying. It regular human greed and everything and stuff.
Story
and whatever one gets the fucking prize, whatever one gets to harness the full energy, it's just you use it for their country and have an unlimited power supply and control that energy.
time to it so that they don't feel like that they have to do homework outside of the game to drive a connection with it. Games now are emerging in a space where let me rephrase and say all media is emerging into a space where they are competing with each other. So whether you're a game or a cartoon or a movie, the attention space is like a continuously crowded economy. And so,
Yeah, that
looking
is
to
true.
players
That
in this
is
environment
100% true.
in hopes that they will dedicate that time and expand upon the story. It sounds like a huge undertaking, one that it commands standing out with some of these other arena fighters that you were pointing to. What do you think about that? Emerging into a saturated space, emerging into a space where the goal of keeping players attuned to the game is going to be really important. Are there other elements that are going along with the story to keep people coming back for more?
Yeah, I think the big thing, like the competitive kind of drive. The game needs to be deep, right? From a competitive standpoint, to have a sustainable player base, or just a player base that sustains over time. I think another thing also is, like, at this point with most fighting games, like, you need to show your player base that you're gonna put more time into it outside of just the initial release. So you're gonna expect like some kind of downloadable content, whether it's more characters and things like that down the line, which are all things, conversations we're having, and plans we're making. Obviously can't speak to anything definitively like that at this time, but all conversations we're having about how to make sure that Netcode Warriors is it's not just a game; it's an intellectual property, right? That can extend past just the game itself, right?
Yeah.
Like whether we get to make like a Netcode Warriors 2 or 3 or whatever, right? Like we've already had conversations about some of the story elements that would play into Netcode Warriors 2 if we got to make that, and we have some very interesting kind of fighting games are very hard to market. You need to show players that there's something, either you usually need IP or something unique or something they're familiar with, something to grab them or bring them in. So one thing is obviously like character designers who've worked at Marvel and worked in Bandai and Digimon. Like that was like one pull. Another pull that I can't go into too much detail about, but I can basically explain, is that we got some pretty prominent content creators in the fighting game community to agree to give to let us use their likenesses actually as characters in the game.
Ooh,
Something
that just made it more juicy.
Because I think it really creates this like fandom kind of relationship between the game and those content creators and their communities, right? That I think will really accent kind of the IP in an interesting way.
Cool. To remind folks watching, you are both the CEO of Sun Studios and also the game director. So you're actually covering multiple projects at a time.
Yeah.
Talk to us about what does your typical day look like when we're talking about literally being part of crafting the business, which is the games in your case, but then also having to operate also on the kind of business side of things.
Yeah. So we're currently still fully self-funded. So I do have a day job that I have, that I do as well. That allows us to and myself and my other co-owners we all have day jobs that we use that allows to fund the studio. So a decent amount of my day obviously is going to that, and most of my Sun Studios related work is outside of that work day. Generally speaking. I mentioned earlier I don't get a lot of sleep. I wasn't hyperbolizing. That's just like generally how things are right now. I'm the game director on both this and our other fighting game project, Saturday and Battle Manga. So I'm the game director on both of those projects at the same time, and so that does demand a lot of my attention because a lot of people need information about what to do, when to do it, and kind of making sure we hit our deadlines, our marketing kind of goals, and everything like that. So those are kind of different kind of facets that play into how my schedule lines up, but I don't have a specific like here's what I do at 8 a.m. and here's what I do, and because sometimes like things are the way they are.
Yeah, if you're creative, if you're a game director, we know that some of those regimented moments kind of feel like locking ourselves into a box. Jesse, it's been a pleasure to learn more about Netcode Warriors and understand what you and Sun Studios are doing for not only this but the other projects that have been alluded to during this conversation. With the limited time that we've had, I've already learned so much, but is there anything that we maybe didn't get a chance to cover that you would like players to know about before we wrap up?
Yeah, I think for us specifically, marketing has been a thing that we would like to do more of, right? I think we're planning on setting up. I mean, by the time this goes out, we probably should have like a Discord server people can join to kind of have community and talk with each other about the game and the characters that have been revealed and speculate, have more speculation about the story and different things like that. We want to, kind of announce some of the voice actors that we kind of had conversations with and cast for some of the roles and as well. So yeah, the game's kind of ramping up and the development's kind of ramping up in a very interesting way. I obviously cannot give a definitive release date for the game at this time.
It'd be fucking cool if they did make that server and they took some suggestions of what they want to see in it.
I can say that now.
Yeah.
Next year.
Like certain like fucking design of characters and shit. God, please someone fucking tell them to put a common writer in it. Put some kind of common writer. That would make me so happy.
If you like what we're doing, then scan the QR code and consider supporting the XP Fund, which helps provide grants to underrepresented indie developers to help move their
Please, people, go do that.
stage of development. Now, let's get back to some more trailers.
Go donate to them if you can. Let's spread the word. Rogue Eclipse. That looks pretty good. Like if you like space shooters, it looks like a good game for you. It's like say close to like say if you're like Star Fox and like some other kind of space shooter games. Might not be for me, but it's a maybe. It's a high maybe and stuff on my end. But there is a demo. Oh, I'll show the demo out.
Pay attention, adversary.
Rambo Star Crossing.
Time will be different.
What is... Oh. It's a versus puzzle game. So it's sideways Tetris or not Tetris, Puyo Puyo. It's that. It's sideways Puyo Puyo, I think. Probably a good game for if you're very competitive. I would not be shocked if I fucking saw this on SGB's SmackDown Sunday and fucking video games and Jessica dominating it. Cocoon is supporting me from another world. Wait, what? That's the actual name of the title. Okay, this has to be a joke game, but at the same time, fuck it, I'm saying it.
You just made the list.
Because I enjoy comedy fucking games. We finally get to play a Cocoon. July 29th. Okay. LA AM Battle Manga.
It's time for a new hero.
Oh, we got another fighting game. And this one seems like it's like manga based and everything. Oh, again.
You just made the list.
Double back to back made the list. And there's a demo coming soon. Nice.
Dream is gonna be a look into the life of S, which is my alter ego.
So it's like a semi-autobiographical game. And S makes these virtual spaces for themselves that they call sanctuaries out of
Summit
a
Road T
wish or a
Dream.
need for a world that is more safe, or for a world that accommodates better for grief and sadness, or for a world where they can imagine versions of themselves that like somehow find a hard time existing in real life. My name is Samuel Baido. I'm 33 years old. I'm based in Antwerp, Belgium. I work as a theater maker, performer, and mentor. And in the last 3-4 years, I've also been working as a game designer. I think it's a game that can be enjoyed by experienced players, but also by people that have no previous experience with video gaming. Next to walking being the main action, some of the things you will come across are like interactable words like read or sit or listen. Those are like some of the interactions you can do in the game. So it's rather simple. I think it's really about the experience, about getting to know the story of S, and spending time in these virtual sanctuaries. There are sanctuaries created for rest, sleep, and dreams, but there is also a sanctuary that kind of encapsulates a painful, even traumatic memory, I would say. There is a sanctuary that questions how we can grieve for people that we don't know but feel close to or feel connected to. So this is like almost a game inside of a game. It's just a circle of chairs with names on them. But I'll read out the little plaque with information. Sit with them. I hope to turn this into a game one day. A game where you walk and encounter names on chairs. A list of names of people of color in Belgium who were killed by the police. I wonder what it would be like to sit with them around a campfire. There is the homeworld.
Okay, that part though, that's very nice because automatically people always fucking try to wipe away the fucking history of that shit. People killed by fucking corrupted police and a bunch of other shit and stuff. They always try to use power and money to do that shit, to wipe away those fucking kings and make people forget about that shit.
In some kind of way. I think the game
It should never be forgotten that nobody is above the law, not even fucking the people that are supposed to be protecting the law.
Traumatic event that's out of my youth that surfaced during the lockdown. A very painful rupture that I had with my father because of my sexuality. And already very early on, because of playtesting the game or kind of having these open door moments where people could come and test the game, I noticed that it really resonated with a lot of people, and that the game opened for them maybe some ways of like reflecting or philosophizing on the topics that it offers. I would get messages that would be like, wow, you inspired me to start writing again, like I'm journaling again. Somehow sharing this very personal story made a lot of people feel really seen. I also think Plum Road Tea Dream is important to me because it's like this hugely collaborative work. There are often comments on this work of like, whoa, I never thought about making games by 3D scanning clay sculptures that you make in real life. Or we also made this theater piece out of Plum Road Tea Dream, and there people are like, okay, you're using a video game as a medium for a live performance. I've never seen this. So I also think we pushed some boundaries in some ways and kind of bridged the game sector and the arts a little bit more. And we're just hoping that a lot of people find their way to it, play it, and enjoy it, and that it triggers something for them, that they get something out of it.
Hello and welcome back. I am joined by my lovely co-host Lori.
Hello.
And also here we have combat designer and also my former colleague, Stephen O. How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Hanging in there.
Doing
Weird
good.
times, but you know.
Sure. But it's good to see you again, you know?
Yeah, it's been a while. So let's just jump right in and get started. Can you talk to us a little bit about kind of your path to becoming a combat designer?
Yeah, so my path as coming to combat designer, it's like I had very humble beginnings. I started off in Albany, New York. That's where I grew up. And my brother is a lot older than me, and he would introduce me to a bunch of comic books and action movies like the Five Deadly Venoms, Kid with the Golden Arms, and one of my favorites, Bruce Leroy and the Last Dragon. And I just wanted to become these kind of characters. So I would start like taking gymnastics and doing kung fu and things like that, just to be the character. And when I translated that energy into like making games, I like realized that not just being a game designer, I could also be a person that creates these sort of action figures or adversaries or even the heroes to allow people to feel like that person I was trying to capture and become myself, So went to school for it.
Yeah,
Went to
that's
school at
how game
Rochester Institute of
developers
Technology.
should feel too and
I
stuff.
didn't know anything
That you're
about
making the
programming really before that. I took
you
like one
make the
class in
characters
high school,
so
and RIT was just
lifelike. Like
starting to
the
have
people
like
that
this
playing it, it
program,
feels like you
and
are the
I
game
wanted to make sure that
character.
I can get into the
That
program
you
as well.
can defeat the
Obviously, like I
boss.
originally went there for IT,
That you can
knowing that I
overcome
was
the
gonna have to do the
challenges.
program, and I lined all my classes to be like a good game designer and have them transfer over because I didn't have a whole lot of money to
But
like
that's what a
sit for
game.
extra years.
It's what a
And
good
then
game
along the way,
designer
I met a lot of
does.
people that had been working in games and had even had an
That you
internship
want to
to
see this person
realize that this is
succeed,
a
or
specific role for a
that you
combat
feel like
designer.
they
The
are
person who
you
creates the enemies,
in front of
the person who works
in
on the hero, and then
not
the
speaking in
actions.
literal
That was
terms,
like my first
but in
real
theoretical
entry
terms.
into realizing the role of a combat designer.
You said that you took like martial arts classes to that. So what was like, I guess, what was the process of like taking that experience from that and then like applying it to combat design?
Yeah, so like I grew up in like moving my body and understanding like punches and kicks, right? Being able to throw them yourself. And then you sort of get into the space where you're trying to like read your opponent. They're going to start doing punches and kicks. And as I gotten older, I was like, okay, well, I can't just go out fighting everybody. And somehow like you learn this kind of dialogue with the person that you're like sparring with or fighting with that I like really just couldn't get enough of because it's like that movie quote from The Matrix: "You don't know somebody until you fight them." Or you can really learn them as you fight them. Like you start to anticipate their movements. You make moves that you're trying to train them to do certain things, right? And that's great in real life, but you can't do that all the time. So I started playing fighting games, and back in the day, PlayStation came with a demo of Tekken, and it had the same movements that I had like learned when I was growing up. So I started doing like amateur competitive Tekken matches all the way up until college. And in doing that, I learned like frame data and different things too. So it's a little bit of like learning how my body moved, understanding the mechanics of making a good punch, then being able to read that mechanic in the actual games, like how the characters were throwing punches and the frame data and the speed that it happens, that allowed me to take all that knowledge and translate it into these are how we're going to make these characters readable. This is how we're going to make this style feel good. And then there's this meta style to it as well of like, okay, well, this is for a person who wants to be a rushdown character or a zoner. This is for the people that like grappling. And you just kind of have your expression. And then as you play your friends, you kind of know their behavior and you're like, okay, he knows that I'm going to do this and I know that he's going to do this. So that's how I counter it. So a little bit of that.
You talked a little bit about it being kind of a dialogue and kind of learning how somebody fought. Like, I'm interested to know, what is your approach? Like, let's just say it's a clean slate. This character's never been done before. What is your approach to coming up with this initial combat design for characters?
Yeah, you really want to come up with like, what's the core fantasy of this character? What is his background? What is their background? Why are they trying to express themselves through violence, right? Like, how are they going to communicate? So somebody who might grow up in an adversarial environment, they might feel more aggressive, or like you have to beat people to the punch. Like the world is so chaotic around me that I have to be more aggressive to get stability. So the first thing I just try to do is like, what is the character's fantasy, and then build that kind of backstory that fits with them. And then I look at gameplay moments that are going to support that. Like I just mentioned, If the person has to be hyper aggressive, then I'm like, okay, maybe their stance is always going to be slightly forward, and they're going to be a more aggressive pose, and they're going to have more dominating moves that like either armored or armored meaning like they absorb a hit while they're giving a hit, or if I'm going to make somebody who grew up in a little bit more naive or more playful, maybe they're going to be more standoffish back with back, or like they're kind of think that even in the heat of battle, it's like a game, or like it's silly to them. It's like fun. They're going to be more like fluid in sort of their movements and playful in their actions. So you can have like two different fantasies that have these many different play styles that can even go with it. So
Yeah. And another thing too is that you spoke about dialogue. How does combat design relate to other elements of the game, such as narrative?
I often think that like in a fight, you're going to have this natural back and forth of like taking turns. Basically, you're saying things and they're responding to it, right? So there's already this like action and response that comes from just the moveset alone. But you can tell a dialogue through, or a story really, through the environment. How did it change over time? You don't always have to show damage on a actual character. You can show how things are breaking in the environment. You can show how this person's getting a little bit more desperate during the fight. How there is a reversal or double down. Basically, like you think they're winning, and then they do something, and now you're losing. You know, you're on the back foot. So that's just the choreography of the fight, how it can turn into dialogue. But there's also like maybe they learned a new ability, maybe something that's unlocked from them, from a core memory. How does that fit into the story? How does this new unlockable mechanic fits thematically to where the character's goals are, and how does their opponent stand in the way of that goal? It's not always good versus evil. It might be my goals versus your goals. You want to, make the world feel all the pain that you felt, or you want to stop the world from feeling pain ever again, and that just puts us at conflict.
Absolutely.
Fair question. I have another question for you. Are there any types of styles of combat you've really yet to see in a game? And how would you kind of approach that? First of all, what are they? And then also, how would you kind of approach that and want to bring that into a game?
Oh, well,
Oh,
I
shit.
feel like I've seen a lot of different martial arts, a lot of different styles in games, and I kind of specialize more so in melee combat. There's a lot of different ways to approach combat with like magical abilities or gunplay and different things. So I don't know if I can really speak to a style I haven't seen at all, because like even like capoeira, we're starting to see a bigger resurgence in that, but we haven't seen a whole lot of like African martial arts. I don't think there's like as popular or is as documented in the world of like these different styles of African martial arts. And if I could speak to how to do it, I don't think I would give that away right away. I think that would be something. I think that would be like, hey, I'm going to do this game that has some African styles. But one might go with this approach where we're thought of life had started in Africa. What if the original African martial art is what it brings in all these other different styles? Like basically the style that whether it be Muay Thai, Taekwondo, or Taido or something like that, evolved from that style, that original martial arts style and that expressive style. So, how could you make this a interesting origin style that like encompasses the different things? So it's like, oh, you thought you knew this, but like I invented it, and I actually didn't share with you all the pieces. You just have like a fragment of everything I know.
Yeah. Just like you didn't share all the ideas that you have right now with us. I get it. All right.
That's a freebie. Like you can try to do that. Go ahead and try. The other idea.
Yeah.
Talk after the call.
I got you.
So I kind of wanted to go back to when you were talking about your taking martial arts and whatnot. What was your favorite martial arts, I guess, inspired piece of media, like as in like a film or a video game that really inspired you as a combat designer?
Oh yeah, there's several. I mean, even to this day, like I love John Wick movies. I love all these other new action films that are coming out. The earliest ones for me would have to be like Kid with the Golden Arms or Five Deadly Venoms. Five Deadly Venoms is sort of like you're Avengers before they were Avengers, right? Like we have these 5 different styles that had these like tropes and things with them, but you start to get the super abilities, the centipede really fast, the snake agile, the toad invulnerable, right? And how do they play
I don't know
together?
why it
So
keeps doing that.
that was influential about like how do you come up with different techniques that speak to the theme of the character you're making, and then how can they be opposed to each other even if they've like learned from the same school. But the other one that was super influential to me, and I feel like it spawned like Dragon Ball Z in a way, is got to be The Last Dragon, right? Like it's a cult classic. Maybe it's not the absolute best movie on the planet, right? But there's so many things about the character progression. Like you're already a master, but it's inside. Or you need to break through these own limitations that you have, and the glow is totally going Super Saiyan, and that's like a designer signature that I put in a lot of characters that I worked on. If you know, you know.
Yeah, this
Like, a
goes
lot of the
black
things
screen
that I
for no
worked
fucking
on
reason.
to
Shit.
eventually get the glow.
I think YouTube's fucking up big time.
Those are a couple. I
But
mean,
it's
there's
that's
so
what
many
they put
more.
on
The
fucking for
raid
yeah,
for me,
like Firefox
Onbok.
too.
I train Muay Thai to this day because of Onbok and things like that. So yeah.
Oh, the raid is intense. It's the anxiety. It's fast
Yeah.
paced. So good. Speaking of just the titles you've worked on, you've worked extensively in a lot of different games. Would you mind telling an audience a little bit more about some of those games that you've had the luxury of working on?
Yeah, absolutely. So I started making games for. I've been making games for over 10 years now. A bunch of little indie games, Mech Knight Chronicles, to working on Project Spark, to Fat Princess Adventures. But I think my big break was actually working on God of War 2018. I joined the team at a part of the projects where I had a lot of influence over the encounters, and they really liked what I did, so they brought me back to be working on the grunts, or like more basic units. So first, I worked on how, with this new camera, how we're gonna have these fights be readable and digestible and feel good. And then I worked on how do we make these creatures fit into these
So he's the one that worked on the
mini
God of War
bosses and
games.
bosses. So I worked on Ragnarok and then the DLC Valhalla, where I combined both my encounters knowledge and my character creature making knowledge. And then I wanted to take all the things that I learned by hanging out with Kratos and some of the fantastic people at Sony Santa Monica to work on Black Panther. And that's where we got to hang out a little bit. And I learned so much on that team. But sadly, we can't really talk about it or show it or do anything about that. So now I'm just helping other studios with their projects, some big projects that are unannounced. So I won't be able to talk about them too much, but it's similar to the things that I've learned along the way so far.
Do you have any favorite combat moments among the games you've contributed to?
Oh yeah, there's so many. Let me try to pick one. This is a huge moment for me on God of War 2018. I'm responsible for a lot of deaths in the basically Draugr pit. So that's where the bridge breaks and Atreus falls down, and then Kratos jumps in to jump down. And there are 3 heavy Draugrs that spawn in that fight, and that massacre a lot of people. So in playtest data, we see a heavy drop off of like people struggling with that part. But once you get past that, you're prepared for the rest of the game. Like once you're able to overcome that challenge, you have all the tools that you need to beat the game. So even though it is a frustrating moment for a lot of people, I think it did help a lot of people get into learn to play the actual game instead of relying on like first tier tactics, like early tactics. The other moment on 2018 that I really enjoy is actually right in front of the stonemason fight. There's 3 different superpower Draugrs that come out, and you think that this is kind of the fight. These 3 units on their own can make an interesting encounter. But actually, we bring back an old trope from the previous God of War games where we spawn a large creature. It used to be a Cyclops. For us, it was a ogre. And then we spawn another ogre. So right when you think like you fought this one challenging fight, to like now there's an ogre, and then there's like 2 ogres. How am I ever gonna do this? But it's set up in such a way that the pacing of the encounter empowers you to get over it. So you're at first you feel the threat of it, but as you overcome that fight, you're like, oh yeah, I am awesome. I am the God of War. I totally like can handle these things. So those two moments, like frustrating moment that turns into like now you have the skills to beat the game, and then I was scared, but it's actually a totally doable fight.
How do you balance that? Because as you know, we've worked on projects together, and sometimes fine tuning and balancing encounters and combat can prove to be a challenge in and of itself. So, kind of, what's your approach to just making sure things just feel good?
Yeah. So my approach to like making things feel good is first just like I always tune or start fighting an encounter with the most basic things. Like I always just use basic attacks, and if I'm making a creature or a boss or an encounter, I always should be able to defeat it with just pressing the simple attack button, blocking and dodging, and take 0 damage. That lets me know that the animations are readable, the pacing is correct. Maybe there's if I do get hit, then like okay, I need to like time out, or I need to put a piece of health or something that you can like recharge yourself into the fight. And then the other parts is just like thinking about the fairness and the fatigue that you might have after seeing X amount of units, X amount of heavy fights, X amount of times where you needed to parry or in one particular encounter, and how much time that encounter is going to be. So if you're fighting a boss, maybe that's 4 minutes, and I'm like, all right, well, I need to balance. I have to play this with my very basic defending, punching, and not get hit for 4 minutes straight. That could be really taxing for somebody. So how do I make the character interesting enough in those 4 minutes that somebody's not overstimulated or fatigued by doing all the actions that they have to do? So it's super high level. I'd love to go into more detail about it, but like that's kind of where I start.
No, I appreciate that. No, good.
Yeah. I think something that I'm really curious about too, like when you're doing the balancing, like what is your, I guess, the priority you think about in terms of combat? Because I always think about like when I'm playing a game, do you think more about like the offensive, I guess, or like more of like the defensive or like magical parts, or like I don't know if that makes sense, but like what do you try and prioritize, I guess, when you are starting, like when you're planning that out for combat?
So, it's you know, we were saying dialogue before, but it's really about the dance. Like even if you go back to those movies that I was talking about, they're not really fighting. They're kind of like doing this sequence of dance moves, you know. So they're your dance partner. So how do you make this person interesting? It's not just about defense. If the player's just defending, then that doesn't feel really good. I'm just kind of waiting for my turn, and then I parry, and then I just beat them up or something, right? So what other action verbs can we get? I need to dodge out of the way. Sometimes I need to parry. Is this my opportunity to take my turn back? Can I do this risky thing sometimes? If I do the risky thing sometimes and I win, great. But sometimes I do the risky thing and I get punished. And I was like, I shouldn't have been able to do that. And that needs to be clear. So my priorities start off with, how do we make this dance interesting? Both the player and the combatant have verbs where they can go back and forth with each other. How do I make it readable is the second part. Now that we have those verbs, you need to defend at this time. I need to signal to you that this is the move that you need to get out of the way of. And then this is the move that you need to block, or this is the move that you need to interrupt, right? And then the third part is like, well, how much damage or like how many tries do you get of those attempts? If the player is getting hit once and the game is over, that can be really stressful. But maybe some attacks are more punishing than others. So now that's that signature kind of, and sometimes we call it like the signature kill move, where it's like, I need to watch out for that because it's just going to level me, you know? So, and then you just want to make that like a part of that core kit, that was the one interesting thing that I had to remember. And maybe I have a signature move too that I want to land. I need to be able to cleave him, but which way is he going to dodge? Is he going to left or right? And I feel really good when I pick the right correction, the right side.
Steven, it is always a pleasure to kind of hear you dive into the nitty gritty of combat design. I've heard it several times, and every single time I feel like I leave learning something new. So thank you so much for joining us. Where can people find you on the internet?
Yeah, you can find me on my LinkedIn, Stephen O with GBA, and I'm happy to help you craft battles that everybody can win. And it's always great meeting you guys. Thanks for having me.
I'm back again to remind you of the XP fund.
Yeah. Donate.
Help get this great indie game off the ground. Consider supporting by scanning the QR code.
What games, please?
Granny used to tell me all manner of stories. But rolling calf and how him used to start the countryside. But River Mama and the golden table share take time guard out by Flatbridge. But the 3-foot horse and him not afraid of moonlight. But Old Hig who are gallivant all night without skin. But Crocodile Man and how you know for answer him if him nap 3 times. She even tell you about the La Diablesse with her 1 cow hoof and wide brim hat. How about how Sly Mongoose teeth out one of the man righteous chicken then? Hey, those were good times, you know? Good times.
Yeah. Can't get me it's a meh. Oh no, not another vampire hunter one. Multiple characters and everything. Oh, you know for a fact, I'd say it.
You just made the list!
Because automatically when I should have said this, and I mean when I should have said this, I mean like automatically, like I should have said, automatically I wanted to see if you guys are interested, if I do a live stream of these kind of games, that'll be like a one shot, like maybe say a 6 to 7 hour stream of these kind of games shit and see how far we can make it into like what how high we can make it into games like Beatdown City. That's out in June. Maybe I'll add it to my list of games like that. And everything is shit.
My name's Xavier B. Johnson, and this is Diesel Nights.
And not really a first-person shooter kind of person. There'll probably be a pass on that one.
Hi, I'm Indigo Doyle, creative director at Pushing Vertices, located in Toronto, Canada, where we're making Roller Girl, a slice of life adventure about Naomi, a 16-year-old girl in the 2000s, vibing with her rollerblades. And
I don't like sexualized games.
Letter to my childhood, rollerblading through the quiet streets of my hometown with my own personal soundtrack loaded
So
up.
boring.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. I love rollerblading and music. And that's why we spent a long time perfecting the movement in the game to make it feel smooth and purposeful. And when it comes to music, I always have a soundtrack for how I'm feeling. In Roller Girl, the music is linked to the mood of the game. Changing the playlist changes your perception of the world, from happy to sad. The mood influences other characters' responses to you and your dialogue options. Key story moments also impact the mood. We are curating a soundtrack inspired by 2000s pop punk by connecting with local indie bands. So far, we're featuring artists Narima and King.
I'm really hoping none of this gets copyrighted.
There's something about the way it feels to effortlessly glide down a smooth
I
street.
swear to God, if it does. And oh my God.
It's like time stops, and you're just in a flow state.
Then that's
what
gonna
Roller Girl
really
represents.
suck.
Your wheels on, your music up, and the freedom to move. The freedom to explore and learn about yourself as you go.
And I really mean that it's gonna suck for people that play this game then and should get copyrighted struck like crazy, all because of the music.
MP3 player. You do odd jobs around town, stumble into a romance, and uncover a juicy town mystery. I don't know about you, but I used to spend a lot of time in my head. Back in the day, I would rollerblade around my hometown, inventing backstories for my neighbors. There's a certain charm to small towns, and I can't wait for you to poke around and find the little stories I've hidden behind fences and around corners. Thanks for taking this tour with me, and thank you to the Black Voices in Gaming Showcase. I can't wait to see you find your vibe in Roller Girl.
Yeah. Explorable, Blaze, blah, 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 such like shit. Hey, move on to the next game, please. Not Witches in that.
We are back with Black Voice in Game. You see how that we just like push right into it. I am here with Lizette and Marcus Montgomery, Cornerstone Studios, and they are working on your first game as a studio, which is Carrier Cuties. It has like a really interesting premise to it for sure. But I want to know how you guys started Cornerstone Studios, because it's like you guys are like super vets. Even I'm like you, just the stuff that you guys have done, it puts me in awe. So can you guys talk about how you started the studio and a little bit about your backgrounds?
Yeah, we're not new to this. We've been doing this for almost 3 decades. Some of us have been doing it for 3 decades. So we've worked in console, AAA, small studios, and we were kind of at a point in our careers where we were trying to figure out what was next. We've worked with the biggest titles and the biggest IPs in the world. So we thought the next step for us was making our own IP and starting our own studio.
That's super awesome. And kind of what led you to, you guys know I'm a big fighting game fan. It's like my favorite genre. I play every fighting game. How did you kind of come up with this style of game and kind of want to make a fighting game for your first title?
Oh, that's a big risk because you got a lot of fighting games to compete with. Then
the arcade era where fighting games was really prevalent. I like that Twitch, fast responsive sort of gameplay. It's a lot of the games I've worked on prior have had that, and so this is kind of just falls into that pocket. To really get into what inspired this, I think Lisette, maybe we should talk about our grandson a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got a grandson. He's 6, and one of the things we love to do is like break out old consoles and old games and just have fun with him and relive the nostalgia of us playing as a child with our grandson. And one day we broke out the Dreamcast and put in Power Stone, and we were just having a blast. Particularly my grandson Mars, was having an amazing time. And we were like, what happened to this game, and why hasn't it come back? And everyone we talk to has like such affinity for it. They're like, oh, I remember that game. Yeah. And they get this like the total like.
wait, they're gonna be making an indie Power Stone? Oh my god!
And make it like update the mechanics and bring it.
Yep. They're picking the right fucking game series to try to bring back. Because I definitely know Maximilian Dude and fucking some of his friends would instantly back this fucking game up.
You were mentioning this earlier. You have a collection of like a vast collection of games.
Been collecting games for a very, very long time. We've between the different eras, we even go back to the Atari, but the Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, Saturn games.
Saturn. That's awesome.
My first job in the industry was at Sega, and so
really?
Yes, so I have a huge affinity for Sega and their the litany of games that they have. But we've been collecting and carrying a bunch of different digital and physical media for a while, so our collection is pretty big.
So,
it also doesn't help that you have like an encyclopedic knowledge of game design. So that also
really
helps.
that's I may need to hit you up about that. Now for my own, resources and whatnot. No, that's really cool. So if you're looking at your library of games and your grandson, was a little bit frustrated at some of the games that he's playing, what made you like decide to pick this one? Like from, you know what I mean? You're just like, do you remember this particular Power Stone? And you're just like,
with kids, you expose them to a lot of different things. You never know what's going to stick, and so we're always, since he comes over and plays with us, there's certain things he likes and certain things he wants to play just because he's familiar with them. But we also want to expose him to new things, and the Dreamcast is one of those things, and Power Stone is one of the many things that we tried. But that was one of the first things that he really attached, and he would ask about it, and it was a lot of it also is because I have the old arcade stick as well. So
you had the arcade stick?
Yeah, and he saw the stick and he was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Come, son, let me show you
That must
what
be
this is about. Yeah,
fantastic
so, and
to
yeah,
expose.
exactly.
Yeah,
and
that's great.
and we really love the fact that we found something we could connect with him, and we find that to be a very unique experience. And we want to make sure that how can we replicate that not just for us but for other people as well. There's a lot of nostalgia around these sort of games, and people of our age may want to be able to share it with the kids that they have, and we think that we have a unique way to kind of bridge that intergenerational play.
That's cool. So rolling into this, Lizette, like how did you come up with this particular game? And then can you talk about the premise of it, because it's extremely interesting.
I think all good games that kind of hit the zeitgeist often reflect like the conversation we're currently having, and the conversation we're all currently having is AI. So
Ay, ay, ay.
Like a 90s rap song.
So I was like, let's and there's assumptions that we all come to, which is like, we're all going to eventually be killed by robots. So let's just play out to the worst.
Yeah, I fucking shit up people automatically. I am happy the AI bubble is slowly fucking coming down and being destroyed. Yeah, seriously, support real creators, people. Support real game creators. Support real fucking cartoon developers. Don't support this AI slop shit. Real humans make real fucking legitness. And makes you feel real stuff. AI has no feelings. They only want corporate greed.
Primitive instincts, and that's sort of the premise behind this.
So they die. So their owners straight up are gone, and then they're just like remembering their humans.
Yes.
Did the pets didn't kill them? AI killed them.
Yeah, AI killed them.
Because I'm like, this is so sad.
AI killed them.
Like AI killed them.
Yeah.
AI's gonna do what they're gonna do.
Yeah. So let's jump into it. We're gonna play, and then I think it would be really interesting to just kind of go over the character design, the pet design, and then kind of your approach to art, and that kind of thing. So
Wait, we're gonna go hands on?
And talk at the same time.
I will give you some tips as we're playing.
Okay.
Just press X and Y a lot, and you'll be fine.
Okay, so what's the character?
So
this particular character.
This is essentially our boxer and our boxer. So essentially, the boxer pet is piling his humek, as we call it.
Humek.
And essentially, they appear as humans at first, and as you sort of unlock super modes, their robot abilities reveal themselves to you.
That's cool. So you guys have pets, dogs?
Yes, we do.
Because the scoop. That's notorious. That's when you're like, when you're like, what the?
Boss ready.
For a bath.
Yeah, it's you gotta handle that.
Okay. I'm already fucking saying it. I need to say it multiple fucking times.
You just made the list. You just made the list. You just made the list.
Big fucking time making the list. This is gonna be fucking highlighted on stream no matter what. Because I would love to play this because you're playing fucking cute little animals fucking piling mechs.
There's hazards in the world as well.
So you're pulling into the stove. If you hit them against that wall, you'll also see the barrels knocked out on them. So you can also use the world to your
Oh my fucking god, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, the rocket fists.
So how did I get this power up right here?
So there's power cells, like you just, as you finish, much like the classic game, there's power cells that will spawn across the map. If you're able to pick up 3, you're able to then transform into what would be eventually your pet mech. That's not represented in this prototype build, but that is something that we will have in the future.
Wait, what does that mean? What do you mean?
So currently, when you get your 3 power stones, you stay in your boxer form, but we are debuting a new character with the new build where you're actually going to switch into your pet mech.
Phenomenal.
So you're going to have more pet-like abilities once you get your super moves.
Oh, I got deaded.
You can see the pet mech in our current trailer.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's awesome. Which we will debut, or we already have debuted. I mean, you guys debuted it, so
you'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
People who were on site at the Knicks were able to see the actual maquette that I built for it.
Oh, that was cool. So talk a little bit about like the kind of practical creation of the characters.
Yeah, so one of the things when we were talking about what we wanted to do in the studio, I also wanted to change my process of how I created characters and assets, um, and try to take advantage of, you know, all the new technology we have with photogrammetry. So, and my natural ability to sculpt with physical material and clay. So I'm building all the characters in physical clay, scanning them in using photogrammetry, retopologizing them, and then animating them for combat. And you can also see like, you know, the visual effects. So we're taking advantage of, you know,
Damn, rocket fucking fits.
uniqueness that we get from physical materials, and then also, you know, taking advantage of all of the wonderful things that Unreal 5 affords us to kind of push the dynamics and the style and the interactivity of the characters in the world.
Oh my god, this fucking game looks awesome.
It's a nice mix for me where I get to get physical and use my hands.
I mean, when I try to say that, it looks fucking awesome. Ah, the Power Stone players are probably eating right now. I'm not even eating, I'm really saying more. They're foaming at the fucking mouth seeing this.
How does this differ? I mean, because you wanted to get it more hands-on, but when you were at previous studios, how did you develop art there? Because you were directed and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I started as a character modeler for 12 years. I worked my way up until I became like a lead and an art director. So most of my process has always been digital. You know, if you know, maybe at the beginning when we're kind of dealing with sketching and doing brainstorms and loose sketches of a character, you get paper and you could get hands-on with some oil and paint. But once it gets into the 3D phase, often you're in a digital space. And so for me, I really wanted to take advantage of designing things physically first, so that the toys feel great in your hands. Often I've worked in games where, you know, we create characters and we don't really see them in 3D physical form until we've made a toy, and by then the design is kind of sealed. So I wanted to nail that down early and making sure it's something like a kid wants to pick up and play with.
So you're thinking of like just in general the 360 aspect of how the game will feel, not only as a game, but also if kids want to play it, and then probably animation and like just different mediums. Is that? I guess I'm making assumptions right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like the toy element.
Okay,
right? I've worked on games where we, you know, designed the characters and mostly digitally, and then when we get to the merch element,
I'm really hoping there's a cat character in this, because that would be really funny.
huge amount of opportunity and affinity that people have for their characters, and we want to make sure that the toys and the merch will also reflect that.
That's awesome. Tell me a little bit about the Waffle House, because that's a very iconic cultural situation.
Wait,
you know what I'm saying?
was that fucking what I saw? Wait,
you know what I mean? Like,
go back on that. Go back on that. Was that a fucking cat mech? Was is the cat the big baddie?
We know, and if you think about this world that we've built, we've very much thought about how would these pets think, and if they're emulating their former masters, they would fight in the same areas that their former masters fight. So, Waffle House, Black Friday.
Black Friday at the Wolf Mart or something like that.
Exactly.
You know,
The county fair.
The county fair. The swap meet. This is like, this is going super like, you know what I mean?
Hotchella.
Hotchella?
You know, like all these different things, right?
Hotchella.
You know, outside the porta potties, you know, all these, like, where do people fight? You know, Little League games.
Little League games.
So, but the thing is, this is kind of an extraction.
Paul Warner.
Exactly. It's an extraction of where would people fight.
Well, essentially, if AI engulfed all of World Star, where would it tell you to fight?
That is fantastic.
Yes.
Like, that is so amazing. I want to see I know you don't have it in here, but the bystanders. For people who don't have the dope, mechs.
We are actually One of the things my grandson keeps asking for is he wants us to throw people through the window and then they have the people on the other side of the window throw them back in.
That is so
I'm
good.
like, well, that's Ultimate Waffle House, so that's
Ultimate
definitely
Waffle,
going.
I'm getting destroyed.
Yeah. So we're looking into like a lot of this is there's so much to be explored, right? And there's so many callbacks and references that we want to like pull into the game itself, and we can build into this that we are really excited to kind of chase down.
What other animals are going to be debuted in the game?
Yeah, we've actually done some really great explorations on our character lineup, kind of exploring different fighter styles with just like an amazing concept artist named Connie Kang. She, one of her books is called Metamorphia, and she kind of focuses on like this really great translation of animals into human, and so we wanted to kind of play on like what would a house pet look like, and the likeness between a pet and their owner, and so we're kind of playing around with birds.
Oh, nice.
Anything you consider a house pet: turtles, cats, of course. You gotta have a cat and a dog, rats. Even we're even looking into like
Rats.
get like a rat.
Oh my God, Auto Pups is gonna fucking play this too because she is Queen of the Rats. I will fucking fight her in this. Yeah, there's the cat. I knew it. There's the cat one. The big fucking mecha suit. I saw that at that time. Oh. Oh my God, seriously, I mean, when I should have say this. So we got dog confirmed, cat confirmed, rats confirmed, birds confirmed. Then we got the bunnies. Because if we got the bunnies, that would be fucking a fucking fight then. And we need all night play too.
But I very much think of this as like play with your kids, put your kids to bed, play with your friends, right? And when you're playing with your friends, you want a little bit more depth, and I want to put a lot more emergent or discoverable mechanics that can be in here, to kind of push the play space a bit. You have games like Power Stone where whenever you get knocked down, you only lose one power cell. I'm thinking, what if we added a little bit more skill into it, where if you throw an object and it's kind of not targeted or automatically thrown at the person, but you're leading the person and you hit them at a particular distance, it might drop 2 power cells.
But maybe they should add a raccoon as a hidden character, like a Akuma kind of style.
That's interesting.
That would be funny if they do that.
I'm a big fan of Power Stone, Power Stone 2. Power Stone 2 felt less of a fighter because the worlds were everything was moving and that kind of thing. But it'd be interesting to see what you guys do with the environments, even extending and that kind of thing. So that's awesome.
One of the best things I think about Power Stone 1 or that sort of thing is we want to make sure that the game is focused on defeating the other team and working together with your partner to make that happen, right? The character, the arena itself is a character, and we want to make sure that the arena is kind of shines as well. Being able to kind of expand the play space, think of like being able to knock people through walls, as we talked about earlier, through the window, and then being able to fight in a parking lot, right? So there's a lot of places to take this game and just explore different mechanics and different events.
Yeah, we really want to make sure the environment feels dynamic and that you can throw a character in front of a moving subway train.
So it seems like going black screen and everything and stuff. And just check it on like when the PlayStation Network, PlayStation State of Play wants to start, so we can switch over to that one once that one starts.
Yeah, and the pets aren't gonna get hurt.
Of course, that's why they're in the box.
Okay,
that's not your pet.
Yeah, because I was about to say, throwing it in front of a subway, you can't.
No. You can't. You can pet the pet mechs, but they're bots.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So where can we find out more about Carrier Cuties, Cornerstone?
You can find our Steam page, Carrier Cuties, Pets and Mechs, but we also have a site that you can go to. It's really easy.
Carrier Cuties, Pets and Mechs. That is getting on the list. That is fucking big. I'll maybe share that with the Discord server. I don't even have a Discord. Fuck.
You could follow us on socials at Seastone Studio.
Seastone Int Studio.
Seastone Int. I was like, you hear me? I like hesitated. Like Seastone.
Seastone Int Studio, and that's on all platforms.
Awesome. Thank you guys for coming through and allowing us to play your game. And congrats on everything. I mean, jumping in feet first to make a game in a studio is not easy.
Thank you for having us.
It is not for the weak.
No, not at all. All right. On to the next segment, too. This was awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They better be wrapping it up soon because automatically Day of Play is coming up soon. Oh, North. Oh, yeah, this is them wrapping it up. Toss down. So, yeah, this is them wrapping it up and showing off whatever games and stuff they couldn't show today. And I'm sure to say now, a lot of games on here, especially this one. This one's already on the list. This one is already.
You just made the list!
On the fucking list. Because I want to play that Jay and Silent Bob game. I'm going to be playing the crap out of that Jay and Silent Bob game online. On stream, I mean. I'm going to play the crap out of it. Because it's the two Silent Bob games. I'm waiting for that one to come out. And I'm going to play both then. And compare which is better, retro or modern. But yeah, straight out closing thoughts on this. I should say a lot of good games have been shown off. A lot of games has been going to be added to my list. I feel like a lot of stuff's coming out of this where it's going to feel like a lot. And I mean a lot of these games are probably going to be getting a lot of love from the community, especially the Pets and Mechs game. Oh, Power Stone's back, baby. It might not be Power Stone, but it's still indie keeping it alive somehow.
Excited for all of them, but like, what was your favorite?
I think my standout would have to be Jay and Silent Bob. I mean, I'm a longtime Jay and Silent Bob fan.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That nostalgia alone is enough to get me pumped up and excited, for sure.
Valid.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to give a big shout out to all of our devs today, Jesse, Stevo, and the entire Cornerstone team. Be sure to put a lot of those games, most of those games, on your wish list while you can, and we are going to toss it over back to Justin.
Oh, trust me, I'm definitely putting it on my. I'm definitely putting it on my Steam wish list.
You guys and loved those interviews, loved the devs and all the so good. Thank you all for tuning in, and the developers who are participating in these showcases and in this one in particular. Make sure to follow the developers on their socials, wishlist, buy, and play their demos. If you are interested in helping to fund some of those projects that you saw on the show, you could donate to the XP Fund through the QR code.
Again, people, last time, please donate before we switch over data play.
We have to give it up to our partners, no rivals, Aurora Broadcasting for being on the ones and twos, Raw Fury for helping to make this thing possible, and our broadcasting partners, Summer Game Fest. Thanks for including us again, Twitch, IGN, GameSpot, and Steam. Make sure to catch all of the other awesome showcases happening this week. There's so many of them. The Latin America Game Showcase, Women-Led Games, Southeast Asia Game Showcase, Frosty Games Fest, Wholesome Direct, Story Rich, Planet Play, India Game Showcase, Day of the Devs, and more. My head's about to pop. Again,
I'm going to try to make sure to try to either live stream those or going to try to record those if there has nothing else being shown that day.
And peace.
And please, you know, this might be the end of this one, which I should say, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for like, comment, and subscribing, blah, blah, blah. But please do note, this is not the end of the stream. Because we still got that other thing. We still got this. So people, I'm saying now, go check out the next video. It's going to be on State of Play. You're watching us on stream. Stay here with us as we wait for State of Play to begin.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
Would you like to see what's hidden under the hood?
Let's find.
I mean, when I should say this, people, please stay with us. We'll be back when fucking straight out State of Play starts up. Till then, please enjoy these clips or whatever and shit. Until then.
Hey, Dance. For my death. I'm still here. What is going on? And now I'm at, like, endgame. And I'm still dead. And now I'm here. Am I still dead? You know, I'm just... I'm in purgatory.
This is his arch nemesis.
A skeleton.
After he's made a hole in the roof.
My arch nemesis chat.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yep. That about tracks.
So you see me like go over and and find this Jersey Shore looking guy. It's like, you're going down, motherfucker! I start beating him to death with a bat. It's like, not Chad, chat.
Oh, I see. I may have accidentally killed an
You know what?
innocent person.
As a
It hasn't got a bar drop in like 6 weeks. I had to literally wait for the pages to drop. You doing good, Robert?
I'm okay.
Grip the chain, feel the rush, the speed, the flow. One deadly target, where we have to go. The final four.
Trying to figure out why my stream looks so damn dark.
Thank you for all the bits, everyone. I really appreciate it. What? Oh my god. The game glitched out. Oh my god. How did I do that?
Fuck. Oh, that felt so good. No! I was doing so good. I want to watch that back on the stream.
Ooh, nice dodge. I'm out of bullets though, so.
Fuck yeah!
Boom! Oh, she got me!
Ha! I got the win! I got the win! Woo! Please somebody clip that. Please somebody clip that.
This is the okay. This is the last one of the night. You gotta lick my finger if you understand. What the heck? What the heck, boy? Are you kidding? I should just put this back in there right now. I'm not gonna do that. But seriously, last one. It didn't hurt, by the way. I was just extremely surprised that he did that. I've never seen him do that before. He's never mistaken my finger for the treat he was about to get.
Done this shit. That's the epic music going on in my stream right now. And you like let go.
You better highlight that.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This could be really bad actually.
One more cycle. Let's go.
This is it, guys. We're doing it. Yeah, God. Grab me. You can grab me. Help me.
Go, Jess, go.
Like you grab Jess so he doesn't fall off.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And then Jess reach over. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. You got the ground as well. That's good. That's actually really good. Come on. Come on. Hey, you want to collapse? You want to collapse, Jess? Well. Oh God,
okay,
your foot. Yeah. Okay. Careful. 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 Careful.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
Oh, Jesus.
Hang on. I don't have.
All right, no.
Oh, no! I was holding it with the wrong hand.
Action figures of many sexy robot.
You know what's funny is that in VR Labs, I'm sure.
Clip it. Clip that.
Let's go. I told you. I do the head bob. 16. 17, 18. Perfect! Oh yeah!
That's the way it likes being comforted. In my mouth. After his mouth. It's so good.
I got the countdown going right now. Just I was.
Go get noms. Noms are important. Is he hiding now? He's debating going under my chaise lounge to go hide. Great. You did a clip of me mauling Radar, or...
Whatever. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, no. Please let me out. Oh, no. Fuck. Clip it and ship it. Oh fuck! My steering wheel just came off! What the fuck? People just appeared in front of me. Fuck! Ladies and gentlemen, that's not supposed to happen.
Watch Kyle fix it stream.
Dude, thanks, but you still have a gnarly problem on Big Bad 11 on the sphincter fucker meter. What the hell is that fucking sphincter fucker meter? The sphincter fucker meter.
But maybe later we'll get to talk about Crypto Beefcakes, which is a project that you tie an NFT to a Discord account, and then if you're a positive influence in a community, it actually inflates the value of your NFT. So heaven forbid we have avatars and communities that encourage people to be kind and supportive to increase the value of something. But apparently, that's the thing that gets me canceled today, is caring about a new technology and community. Well, you're all welcome. That's my time on this one. Yeah, it's okay to hate. I'm gonna sleep fine tonight. Yeah, I really will. Now, at the end of our stream in the cooldown, I'm probably not gonna talk about NFTs anymore because someone's gonna come out with a cattle prod. Heaven forbid that happen.
Dude, there's people in front of me. Oh shoot!
Sadly, but damn it. Did you really fucking just ask what I think you fucking did?
He did.
I did. Did you really?
It was worth a shot.
Out loud.
It was worth a shot.
Fucking degenerate dumb fuck.
Gimpy. It was at this point in time, Gimpy found his stream taken offline with a nice message saying he was bad.
I want to shove my, like, you know the fucking, no, I want it, I want this animated, where I...
He came in and he said what a chussie was, and I go, what's chussie? And then he told me what chussie was, and he said there was no context that was going to make a better chat, and he was right, god damn it. No amount of context was ever going to fix or wash my eyes of what they have seen. Oh, I can never go back to what my life was before I knew what chussie was. I beg you, chat, from a broken dog, please don't, no. Don't look it up. Don't stop asking me. I swear to God, your life will not improve knowing this information. Why are we here? Is it just to suffer? I can't. My life. But you can save yourselves, chat.
Doing a dumb idea.
By we, you mean she.
True. Glad to hear you doing fine, baby. I am currently doing MSQ for Final Fantasy XIV, which is the main story. But this entire thing is basically.
I'm gonna ban her. I'm gonna fucking ban her. Do it! Do it! You won't! You won't! Sinister! You won't! He didn't even expect to get affiliate, and then once Twitch offered, he was like, shit, I should probably figure out if that affects my employment from COVID. One of my other friends was doing the same thing. He did. He absolutely did. Well, this just announced. Sinister77, now recently single.
Half the United States is underwater. Thank you. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh my god. He is home. Cody is home for this.
Yo, oh my god, I'm fine. Oh my god. Oh my.
Yes. Let's do some TKO. TKO is always fun to do. Let's put some settings, audience on.
Oh, you've taken my lift down, Talon. It takes so long, I was gonna jump off. Whee! Oh fuck, not again, no wings!
What are we gonna do with you?
Set the highlight.
I know.
God damn it.
Oh, that was amazing. Just that realization.
Dragons, you like kissing girls? I like kissing girls. Why don't we just kiss each other? Oh man, when I was a small boy, my daddy taught me to kill with my hands. And then there was this big dude.
Ford, run!
Oh shit. Oh, what does this look like? I have to say. Oh no. They have a VR.
Quint, stop being a bitch.
Oh, wait, what? Where did Crunchy Crow come from? I don't know, but they left. Crunchy! Crunchy just came in, flossed, and left. Clip that. We need Juiceps, clip that.
You. You need these Doritos. You ain't eat.
Oh, hey, look, there's a gay Doritos here.
Oh my.
For my.
Down. Let's go, Wolverine Killer! Let's start off with the Wolverine Killer!
Hi, I'm Marcus Smith, creative director for Marvel's Wolverine. Today, we're excited to debut a new look at the game. To set the stage, Wolverine is in a race against time to rescue a
Mark
group
that
of
off.
kidnapped mutants before they're shipped off to parts unknown by cybernetically enhanced mercenaries known as the Reavers. However, Logan quickly discovers he isn't the only mutant attempting to save them. Let's take a look.
Take that off the fucking list. At least they were truthful with that.
Let's see if we can find the one that got away. Redhead. Might be our only lead. Looks like she took off into the industrial park. Search the area. Give me a status update.
Oh, we only something out with a banger.
No answer. Stay sharp. I don't like this. Should do another sweep. It's too quiet.
God, this fucking game's bloody and gory. At the same time, I fucking love it.
Shut it, freak. Ship's gassing off. Not today, Bob. The hell? Skullbuster! Up there! We need backup now!
I might play the Wolverine games and shit once this is once we get close. We got Jean Grey!
There you are, Red.
Jean? Is that you? Don't worry. You're not going anywhere.
Everyone shoot!
Tag team!
Son of a bitch!
Yes, Logan with the bike!
Where are those mutants?
Wild animal, yeah! But he's gonna fucking murder you all!
Get out of my way!
I'm probably gonna need to grayscale all of this. Because of all the blood and everything and shit, but fuck YouTube on that. Because this is what the fucking Wolverine games is about.
superhero?
Look it. I'm Wolverine.
Oh, kid, I'm Wolverine. I love my fucking line. Oh shit! This game looks more cooler now.
Folks can't wait to die.
September 15th is gonna be sick. I'm making it in the Wolverine games and shit to hype that shit up.
We hope you enjoyed that new look at Marvel's Wolverine. This is a single-player action-adventure game featuring a focused, story-driven experience that will send Logan on a perilous journey across the globe, where more than innocent mutant lives are at stake. In this game, mutants live in hiding, fearful of those who would hunt them down, while most of the world doesn't even know they exist. As you saw, you'll encounter iconic Marvel characters like Jean Grey, Mystique, and Sabretooth.
Some folks can't wait to die.
We also showed you a glimpse of the brutal combat you'll experience in Marvel's Wolverine. It's fast, fluid, and visceral in the way that only Logan can deliver.
And automatically, it seems like a fucking mix of something like Spider-Man and God of War that did.
For you to get your hands on it when it launches September 15th, 2026. We're also happy to announce that you can pre-order your copy today at the end of the show in select markets. Check out PlayStation.
Hey, let's go.
Everyone at Insomniac Games, thank you. We'll see you next time.
Pre-orders start today. Starting off with a banger.
Hello and welcome to State of Play. I wanted to start by thanking Marcus and the whole team at Insomniac for that extended look at Marvel's Wolverine. We've got a ton more to share with news and updates from both PlayStation Studios and third-party studios from around the globe. Let's get right to it with the latest from our friends at Arc System Works, XDev, and Marvel Games.
Yeah, the Tonko fighting game and shit.
Prepare to face the supreme master of the pugilistic art, the Duke of Get Your Dukes Up, Mr.
Actions are worth more than any word. And the greatest action is to fight. You have defeated so many. You've defeated whole
Dr. Doom.
but you've never fought Doom. Let me show you why you should need him. Think you're a genius, Doom? Your works are mere trinkets. My
Mastermind dude probably foaming at the mouth right now.
my turn. You made promises, Doom.
Magneto.
Promises shall be kept.
This violence will solve nothing, Eric.
My dearest Aurora, mutant kind shall rise, and I will be the one to lead the way.
Green Goblin.
You look a little angry, Bug. I'm still holding a grudge. Currency, huh?
Time to stop laughing, Gobby.
That all you got? Bump the way.
Carnage.
Spider-Man, not you. You want to fight?
Oh my god, this game.
You just made the list!
No mercy.
Let me do it.
This game is gonna be on the list.
Knights of Doom, destroy them. Feel my wrath. The end is near.
God, August 6th. And we still got one team left. We still got fucking shit of Ghost Rider's team.
Atop the tree of tranquility. Yet there are are some outcomes that are uncertain, even to me.
Rayman? No fucking way! Rayman is coming back.
Will no doubt be the stuff of tales twice told throughout the Glade of Dreams.
Wait, Rayman twice so. Rayman Legends 2?
Calming biscuits? But,
Is this Rayman Legends 2? Has it become confirmed? Rayman Legends 2. After so long.
Follow me, brave heroes.
I swear to God, if it says Rayman Legends 2, then, oh my fucking God, I forgive for not having Kingdom Hearts then.
It's time I made my mark.
it's 4 against 1. You don't stand a chance. Maybe he stands a little bit of a chance. Glowbox to the rescue.
I am as fast as a falcon! Kick's eyes!
For the Glade, then.
Return the Dark Rayman?
Cool. I'm here.
Are you ready for our game,
Rayman Legends Retold! October 1st! PS5 only. Fuck! I'm hoping World Cup keeps his promise to get me a PS5, because that's gonna be me and him playing that. A slow cooked prequel. About the making of a master. Poncho the Surf. Captured on PS5 Pro. Wait, is that the game? Is that game? No, that's not the game. Something else. Oh, it's Yokai Hunters. Interesting. I wish I'd say automatically. It's a maybe on this one and stuff. Because last time I tried to do a game like this and stuff, it bombed, which was Suicide Squad. Even though people should say automatically, it wasn't it only was a Suicide Squad bomb just because it was probably say it was part of the Arkham series.
Hi everyone! お久しぶりです。安心の中村郁美です。Did you miss me? I missed you! と言っても多分私のことを知らないし忘れてる人もいるかもしれないんですけど、そうだな。見てね、お姉さんです。今日皆さんにお届けしたのは妖怪ハンターアクションゲームケムリです。舞台はケムリシティ。この世とあの世が混ざってるカオスな街をアジアをベースにいろんなカルチャーが入り混じってます。煙あるところに妖怪ありという言葉がありまして、それを妖怪ハンターが見つけ出します。そこで使うのが妖怪ハンターだけが使えるフォックスウィンドウ、狐の窓です。この窓を介して
The Fox Window, really?
見つけ出して、で可視化して
That's what they're naming it?
妖怪をハントする。しかし妖怪をただただ集めるわけではありません。私たちのゲームでは妖怪と契約をしなければなりません。頂上をまとい未知を狩る、あなた自身に憑依してもらいます。そして憑依した妖怪のパワーを使って憑依アパレルというかっこいいアパレルをまとってスーパーパワーでもっと強い妖怪に挑んでこの世界の謎に近づいていく。ハンターは種類が3つありまして、1つは刀ハンターになります。もう1つは弓ハンター、次はシャーマン。そこで皆さんお気づきの通りマルチプレイあります。仲間と一緒に暴れて死にかけて妖怪ハンターとして一緒にこの煙シティで煙って遊んでいただければ嬉しいです。私たちはカオスをお届けして笑いをお届けしたいと思って煙を作ってます。あの世に最も近い都市煙シティへようこそと言いたいところですが、煙はまだまだ開発中です。情報いっぱい落としていきますので、もうとにかく煙の世界をこれから楽しんでください。レッツ煙、煙っていこう。シュッシュシューシュッシュシューシュッシュシューカカカカカカ。
Wait, emergency of Atlantis. Okay, so we're getting another Tomb Raider game before we're getting another Uncharted game. No shaka fucking there.
Well, you found me.
Yep, Amazon Game Studios, of course.
Ms. Croft, I hear when it comes to retrieval, you're the one to hire.
Even though I fucking should have, my friends are telling me I should play some Tomb Raider games and now Uncharted games and stuff. I want a good reason to play them.
This is a puzzle. Buried in
And I mean good reason, I mean I want a good reason. Like actually interests me.
There's a reason I can only trust you with this.
And to be able to play a Tomb Raider game has to fucking straight up. I should have said I'll make that a fucking follower goal or something, or subscriber goal. For Uncharted, I should have said if they revive the series. Which accordingly fucking sure seems like they're not going to anytime soon.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
And we knew about the fucking Tomb Raider game and stuff and shit, because it was the last game like fucking state of play. Great Ape Games.
What was your favourite from today?
I liked the Allosaur.
What did you like about it?
He's big and loud.
I think my favourite is the Diplodocus.
Are we going into a Jurassic Park game? No, wait, that's that other kind of game. I forgot. What was that game's name that was showed at State of Play? You know, saying that we had to use your environment to help you escape the dinosaurs.
There's always a choice.
The Lost Wild, that's what it was. S game. Okay, this looks sick. I have no idea what the fuck it is. But it looks cool as fuck. Wait, is this fucking automatically that one game that's on the bingo card? Phantom Blade Zero. Okay, so we have to confirm it, but it might be at.
S-Game first showed us Phantom Blade Zero in passing at a hotel, and we knew immediately that this game had incredible potential. Look forward to more details in a gameplay and story deep dive coming later this summer. Next,
Unless that's the actual game name.
Infested sands of Arrakis in Dune Awakening. In this open world, you can fully immerse yourself in the world of Dune. Unravel a cinematic story filled with mystery and intrigue, featuring many of the characters from the books and movies.
Find the Fremen, wake the sleeper.
Alone or with friends, you will explore the vast open world of Arrakis.
I can't about this one.
And thrive by unlocking the secrets of the Fremen. Along the way, you'll discover new technology and weaponry, and build a base of operations that will grow and expand as you progress towards power and fortune. Pursue the path of the Bene Gesserit, Swordmaster, Trooper, or Mentat, and master anything from mind control to brutal hand-to-hand combat. In Dune Awakening, you can choose to play with your friends or alone in a brand new single-player mode.
Boring. This is so boring. This is so boring. Please show something else.
Dune Awakening arrives on PS5 on September 22nd. Pre-orders start today.
Yeah.
The fan favorite PS2 classic Dynasty Warriors 3 is
You care.
for PS5. Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition.
You just made the list.
Revival of the 2001 game that established the foundation of the series.
Let's go! My love for Destiny Warriors!
1 versus 1,000 skirmishes across.
Yeah! Okay, this is for PS5 only.
The protagonist from Dynasty Warriors Origins.
Oh! So it's fully remade. Dynasty Warriors 3 Remastered. Woo! Ooh!
Start today.
October 1st, my birthday month.
From the award-winning
Perfect timing.
series,
I do get a PS5.
vision for action RPGs. No Rest for the Wicked is a brutal Souls-like built around skill, consequence, and precision combat. Step into a living hand-painted world you can explore alone or share with friends in your own persistent realm. A world that evolves even when you're offline. The highly anticipated full 1.0 release expands everything. A massive world, a deep class and progression system, and
I should have said people that like they should have said a Bloodborne game. I feel like Bloodborne people are gonna love this game. Like Max and Jack.
For the Wicked launches on PS5 this October, and is
Oh,
available to
October
purchase
2?
now.
Maybe I'll look into it.
Up next, let's check in with Capcom for an update on Onimusha: Way of the Sword.
Hello?
A beast isn't far from an Oni, you know.
You do well to follow his example. I thought you'd see the appeal, Musashi.
You just made the list!
Yes! The game series that I grew up with.
That castle on the mountain.
Fuck. Some company Johnny better be doing that Onimusha fucking straight out retrospective. Because automatically we need a release date for this. To get him to start doing it.
I doubt this area was designed to welcome visitors. The castle's owner must be terribly cautious.
I am Suten Tochi, Miyamoto Musashi, the fool who seeks strength yet rejects the power of the Oni. You shame yourself, child. Witness my might!
If you live by the sword, fighting is everything. So you've lost. Will you swap the sword for a trowel?
Like hell I will.
No? What then? Are you going to start taking human souls?
If human souls are what it takes.
Musashi, if that's the path he walks, I will follow. I've chosen to trust Musashi's judgment in all matters.
Ori departed. Give me every ounce of power that you have. In return.
Then get going, Onimusha.
September 25th, let's go! We got a release date! Pre-order bonus.
We can't wait to get our hands on Onimusha: Way of the Sword this September. But you won't have to wait long to try it yourself. Here's one more update from the Onimusha team.
Demo? Give me yes! Yes! Some company Johnny better be doing a fucking spotlight for this. A hand cover Aka Charm. What the? Okay, what in good God Almighty thing was that shit? I don't run into the creepiness and fucking like after I get out like Onimusha and shit and stuff, fucking we get thrown into that shit.
Hey! Who's there?
Simon, are you there?
Silent Hill?
Please say something.
If this is Silent Hill remake.
Something doesn't feel right.
If we see fucking Pyramid Head, then I confirm Silent Hill.
Zoe? I'm sorry, Zoe?
What are you doing here?
Oh, it's the quiet place. It'd be a game based on the quiet place and shit.
I'm so sorry.
They're the truth behind that. It is a song on here. I knew it. Ah, so no remake. But we do get a new Silent Hill game.
The Federation of Central Asia. We will storm from the sea and take the capital back from our enemy.
So you're the next one? The one whose rear we'll have to cover?
The people left behind back on the continent need something to hold on to. Some sort of symbol that inspires hope.
We will be in visual range of the land battleship soon. Giant!
Enemy artillery intensifying. Damn it! Where's Wings when you actually need him? All units return to base.
Where are you going, Copter?
Cover Tasha, Rex!
That's where the Wings of Thief comes in. The legendary savior. Dee Dee wants the legendary savior to get as much publicity as possible. The more exposure, the better.
Cannons firing. We're gonna be wiped out.
All aircraft, pull out.
Sorry, Rex. You stay put, Joker One.
Above you flies the Wings of Thieves. No harm will come to you. Hands to the sky, everyone! Hope is within reach!
The Terminus fingers!
What, the imposter? Sharing information isn't always about telling people the truth.
Hope's all we can offer, right, Joker One?
What is this game? Because I'm not 50-50 on this one.
Just as planned. We dangled the bait and Wings took it.
Because so far, like, the state of play got me excited, but instantly got me on fucking teeter-tottering and stuff. The whole thing started off good. Automotion fucking helped, and so did Destiny Warriors.
Let's go, Rex.
These skies belong to you, Rex. Go take what's yours.
Ace Combat 8? Well, the Bean's losing his fucking mind.
皆さんこんにちは。エースコマットシリーズブランドディレクターの河野です。お待たせいたしました。エースコマット8 Wings of Steel の発売日は2026年10月2日。アーリーアクセスは9月29日になります。今回の映像では皆さんがエースコンバット8で直面する出来事を一つ一つのカットに意味を持たせて約2分にギュッと詰め込んでいます。自由自在に空を飛び、ドッグファイトの興奮を味わいながらドラマティックな英雄体験ができる。他にはないエースコンバットだけの空はもうすぐそこに広がっています。加えてもう一つお伝えしたいことがあります。こちらの映像をご覧ください。
Did you know there are 3 kinds of aces?
Ace Combat Zero,
エースコンバット8 Wings of Steel にはダウンロード版はプレイオーダー特典として、パッケージ版には早期購入特典としてエースコンバットゼロザ・ベルカンウォーの移植版がつくことになりました。ぜひ
Still saying it, fucking shut up, my friend. The Bean is losing it. Because he keeps telling me that he's a huge Ace Combat fan. Did he somehow make it happen? Of his love for Ace Combat was so strong that they're now making this. And it's coming out in October too. And the crazy part is, this month is his birthday month too. Oh, I wager Forza. This has to be the Forza. Oh, really? You got that kind of fucking vehicle? Fucking Knight Rider? The DeLorean? What the fuck? Excuse me? Excuse me, I have many fucking questions, like seriously?
Great take. Think we got it. Yep, roll playback.
Stuntman Hollywood! The Stuntman games are back! Oh my god! The Stuntman games are back!
There's a wounded man. Nasty injuries. It's like a beast tore him apart.
A beast? Out here? Are you drunk or something? Do him up and show him out. But he's still weak, so be careful.
What's going on?
What the fuck? Team Cloud. What the ever? Hell.
Die, bastard. And you're tough. Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive, you gotta hustle.
What in good God Almighty is this fucking game?
I will help you, but you must not go there.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky man.
You'll find nothing there. But death.
Well,
2027.
keep quiet in there.
That's the name of the game, Ill. Wait, Death Stranding 2?
Something is coming. I have to go. It felt like an earthquake. But it was just a paperclip falling off a desk. The tiniest tremor before the main event.
Jesse.
I know what they put you through. You never had a chance.
Is this Death Stranding 2? DLC.
2 days before the lockdown fell, an uncategorized resonance appeared in Manhattan. As things stand right now, Dylan, you're our only shot.
No, that's not. What is... Is this Somnia? I'm trying to figure this out and stuff because automatically I want to with us.
You're not even fucking human.
The FBC locked me in that cell for years and forgot about me. The hiss, it was a way out.
People can change. The past doesn't matter.
God, I feel like it's a sequel to something, but I don't know what. Control. That's what it's a sequel to. Control. Okay, then.
We're gonna have a lot of fun together.
I have never played Control, so I wouldn't even know. Okay. First person shooter game, not really interested.
Darkness. For those without eyes to see.
Budgie. Of course it's. Wait, weren't they shutting down Budgie?
Secrets.
Are they gonna try to revive it?
Graves. I cried out in my sleep. A warning.
Yeah, it seems like they're gonna try to revive it.
Do you crave endless life?
The dangerous and cutthroat world of Marathon expands today with its second season, Nightfall. And if you haven't checked out Marathon yet, Bungie announced an open trial period for the launch of Season 2. You'll also be able to pick up Marathon at a discount.
Yeah, Marathon, blah, blah, blah.
Now, let's take a look at what's coming soon to PlayStation Plus. Up first, a beloved fantasy world is finally coming to PlayStation for the first time. RuneScape Dragon Wilds is an open-world survival game where you rise from survivor to dragon slayer.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Play solo or with friends as you explore Ashenfall, a beautiful, dangerous new frontier in the RuneScape universe, where power is earned and every action deepens your mastery. With magic at your command, cross deadly terrain, mass forage in seconds, uncover hidden paths, and outmatch brutal monsters. Craft stronger gear, master magic, melee, and ranged combat, and push deeper into uncharted regions of Gielinor. Build a home together, farm the land, and fish the waters. Make it yours. RuneScape Dragon Wilds arrives day 1 on PlayStation Plus later this year.
And I really don't have like fucking you gotta do PlayStation Plus because that fucking this shit.
Here's a preview of games coming to the Classics catalog over the next few months.
About fucking time!
Instruments in Guitaru Man, one of the most stylish rhythm games from the PS2 era.
At least you get some fucking references and probably put it in the fucking classic catalog.
In July, PsyOps The Mindgate Conspiracy joins the Classics catalog. This PS2 action adventure mixes run-and-gun gameplay with psychic.
Listen, you should have fucking added him to fucking straight out the Astrobot's level and shit like some comic giant show said.
And finally, Onimusha Dawn of Dreams, a Capcom classic from 2006, launches later this year in August.
Yes! Get more Onimusha on that classic connection before the new one comes out. We need all the Onimusha games on the classic catalog before the new one comes out.
Akashima Island, haunted by dark stories. Our goal, confront the evil, corrupting paradise. This is Dead True International.
Thanks.
photo together.
Oh, please do not make it one of those fucking games where your choices matter.
A for effort, dude.
Who's the buff idiot?
Does no one know this guy?
This is how villains are made.
Oh, you two haven't met yet, right?
Sebastian, I'll be looking out for you.
Roland, whenever you're ready.
This facility has been shut down for decades. Uninvestigated, untold, until now.
What you mean? I love games where those matters.
Did you hear that?
Nate, are you out there?
That's why I like Life is Strange so much. Hey, that's you and stuff and shit and stuff. I'm not really into those kind of games.
Grip it tight. Take a deep breath.
Yeah, it is one of those kind of games and stuff like fucking shove like. So, yep, there it is. I called it. Where every choice matters, and who lives or dies is up to you.
Do what needs to be done.
Until Dawn 2. What? What? Everyone can live, everyone can die. What? How the bloody fuck did Until Dawn get a fucking sequel?
I hope you enjoyed the first look at our brand new installment of Until Dawn. In Until Dawn 2, a successful crew of ghost hunters who fake all their best content come face to face with real horrors for the very first time.
Whenever you're ready.
Having just signed a deal with a major TV network, they visit an abandoned tropical island. But beneath that beautiful surface hides dreadful, heartbreaking secrets, centuries old and hungry for vengeance.
Hey, can you please text me back on Discord after the stream?
About this very soon, ahead of release in
Or panic
2027.
attack.
Thank you.
2 days. Make sure to text you, Tiger.
Now we have one more game to show, and it is something special. This is a brand new title debuting with more than 20 minutes of uninterrupted gameplay. So turn up the volume, sit back, and enjoy.
Okay, please, please, let something be good. So, no Interactive Entertainment presents. Okay. Who's making it? The Naughty Dog? Santa Monica Studios. Oh, fuck.
Find your way home.
Kratos!
You are free.
Kratos! Oh my god! God of War! Oh! Oh my god! Ah! Is this a sequel? Is this a sequel, people? Oh my god! Ah! Please let it be the spin-off! 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 Come on, got a more spin-off. Got a more spin-off. Replace Freya. Oh, that's his mother. That's Loki's mother. New game. Oh my fucking god. I have a reason now. I have a reason now. I have a reason now to play God of War and Ragnarok. I have a reason. I have a reason.
You know where I am? Okay.
Oh my fucking god, I'm losing it.
The pyre. It happened.
I think every fucking God of War fan right now is losing it.
It's just... I didn't get to say goodbye.
Okay, let's see this. Here it is, God of War Freya spin-off.
This definitely isn't the light of Alfheim.
Damn, we're not getting a bingo anytime soon, but still, this is good. Wolverine and this carried State of Play. Let's go combat with the sword.
Shouldn't have been that difficult.
Oh my fucking god, this is sick.
Yeah. Armor. Good idea.
That one comes alive, I swear. She armored up.
Now, how about a way out?
Oh my fucking god, this gameplay looks sick. At the same time, I want to know, I want a release date. So it tells me how long do I have to beat both God of War and Ragnarok.
Guess I'll find my own way from here. can't be. It's not possible. If there's another mask, their path isn't safe. I have to find a way back.
She doesn't know that she's dead. And that's a big baddie. Is that gonna be our big baddie that we get to kill? Or did he take orders from someone else? Oh, he takes orders from someone else. Ancient Egypt. Oh my God. That's what they were referencing. Ancient Egypt.
Another mask.
This is important to you. I wonder, do you think this could set you free?
You touch me again, and I swear, I will kill you.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
You can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
Resisting the truth will only make this more painful.
Sekhmet.
No. Betsy. I will handle that problem. You deal with our new pet.
Oh man. Giant fucking mountain tiger.
Okay. I think they're gone.
Just be careful.
Fresh air. Oh, you're different.
You're a cube. Talking. You know what?
Talking cube.
How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we've tried. There's no way out.
And you're a talking sword.
I'm not the sword. I'm the ribbons, obviously. And my name is Rue. The cube is Frank.
I'm Faye. There has to be a way out of here.
A way out? But you're not even all here.
Of course I'm not here. I'm dead.
You have to be dead to come through the gateway.
It's like you're holding something back.
This isn't working. Where are we anyway?
Afterlife of the gods? I call it the everyone.
Afterlife of the gods. Great.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Not your boss, Frank. That cask. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
My magic, it's wrong here. I feel wrong here.
You want out, right?
I think we all want that.
We definitely do.
Tag team!
You need to accept it. All of it. You're dead.
How? How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus. You're here. Be here.
But what if I need to be somewhere else?
Then focus on what you do need.
Find your way home.
Hey, that's it. What were you thinking of?
A promise.
Okay, we'll take it. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Get ready.
Wait! Not a good idea. Bad idea.
Too late.
think you should give her the sword.
How do I know I can trust her?
I'll give it back. I promise.
Okay. Take it.
Oh.
Not until I get you out.
I don't need help.
Here we go, coming up behind.
God, this fucking gameplay is If they just edited the fucking the state of play with just this, I mean, we're trying to say this. Fuck it. It was a good state of play. We got the Wolverine shit, but we also got this.
I got a promise to keep. Fine, but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
Already? I will kill you. You're scared of this sword. Why?
I fear nothing.
There we go, I got it. But I said that was Whittington stuff.
Just give up.
I don't give up.
Yeah, I know, I get that joke. But seriously, this fucking game! I mean, when I should not say this, this game is gonna make me want to play fucking God of War and Ragnarok, and then this game itself. And hopefully by then I have a PS5. Dang it, God of War. Alfie! Yes! Coming to PS5. No release date! No release date! And that was their final game? Damn! No bingo, but damn! That is fucking nuts. That automatically, it ends there. It ends with that. I'm just gonna mute that so I can do this. I'm what the fuck? That's fucking nuts. Okay, so in recap, we got fucking some new shit coming out. Stuntman Hollywood's coming back. Rayman Legends is coming back. And a bunch of other shit is coming back. But automatically, yeah, right there, everything right there and shit. Until Dawn's got a fucking sequel. We got a God of War spin-off. And automatically, Silent Hill got a new game coming too. Like, what the fuck? G fucking G. For fucking automatically state of play, I shall say you're getting a 6 out of 10. You blew the fucking minds. You blew the fucking roof off the top with the Wolverine gameplay and the God of War gameplay. My God, those two are going to be the highlights, the peak highlights of the state of play. Yes, I can understand people were really hoping for more, but I can understand not that much came out of it because it seems like most of the state of play went to fucking Wolverine and the new God of War game. But I'm sure I'll say this, I'm more than happy with that. Because it's going to make me more than ever want to buy a PS5 now. I'm sure I'm saying this. That will be it. There's going to be no stream tomorrow. Because there's nothing going on tomorrow with State of Play and everything and stuff. That is going to be on Thursday. It's going to happen. With some more stuff going on with that stuff. Like you already know, instead of the scheduled stuff. Until then, thank you guys for watching this live stream. Thank you guys for watching this on YouTube. I need to fucking process this shit. And I'm hopefully be ready for what the fuck's coming up next. In the next few days with Xbox and PC gaming and whatever else they have ready for Summer Game Fest. When that goes live too. Until then, this is Chief Wolf. You keep bringing me on and saying, my mind has been fucking blown. And I need fucking time to think. I'll see you guys Thursday.